Impeach Fubara now. Rivers APC urges 27 assembly members. Those are headlines on the Punch newspaper. I beg your pardon, on the Vanguard newspaper. And don't also forget that you can join the conversation. We're streaming live on Facebook, so join us on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can also join us on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. And you can also be a part of the conversation using the WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. So any of these avenues gives you access to us on the show. Before we take the calls, let me touch some messages on WhatsApp. This one is from Ida in Nkoro. It says, please, Chief Tony Okocha should use his strength to support the governor instead of wasting energy and threats of impeachment, which is never possible. We should deal with the defected assembly members because they won't do anything with regards impeachment. And if you go further, this is from Daimbo. Yes. Daimbo says Chief Tony Okocha seems to be mixing up issues. The governor did not declare any assembly seat vacant. The then jury speaker, Honorable Edison, did the declaration. The government has the right in law to act on that declaration. For the impeachment suggested, those men are not assembly members to commence impeachment proceedings. Adolphus Joel says the call for impeachment of the governor is sheer wickedness, unnecessary and indeed childish, as political leaders preach peace than war in Rivers State and allow us to breathe this new air. Elder Joel Adolphus, that's from you. Another message here says, this one says, King Boy says, good morning. Tony Okocha order his members in the State Assembly to proceed impeachment process against the governor of the state. Tony Okocha is the factional leader of the APC, and those members who left the party that voted them into power cease to be members of the State Assembly, and any attempt to proceed for an impeachment proceeding will be resisted by citizens of Rivers State. It's a King Boy. Anyways, just one correction there. Tony Okocha is not a factional leader, at least is recognized by the national leadership of the APC as the caretaker chairman of the party in Rivers State. Until perhaps maybe a court judgment says otherwise, because we know that there's some issues that were taken to court by some other leaders of the party. But he's the recognized caretaker chairman of the APC. Rivers APC is one man's party. Tony Okocha, a dramatist that is urgently needed. No impeachment anywhere. Have that at the back of your mind, please. Austin Oha sent that one in. Some of the messages on WhatsApp there. A short commercial is underway, and then we would return to more of your contributions on Facebook, and then we also get to open the phone lines and look at a few more headlines and stories, even from the news this morning. So yes, 0809-030-6416.
On your number one talk station.
You get a daily dose of news trends.
Crisis averted in aviation sector after
My name is Ifeemi Andrew. It's 26 minutes now past 6. ECOWAS forced to battle terrorism in Nigeria. Others. Rivers APC directs lawmakers to impeach Governor Fubara. Relocate people from flood-prone areas. NEMA tells 33 governors. And now the warnings have started again. What preparations are being made every single year? Every single year. And we are still going to have inadequate preparations every single year. Oil firms to inject 50% export proceeds into forex market. There's another headline on the Nation newspaper, and this one says, foreigners earning more from mining than Nigerians, says Akpabio. My FEC colleagues frustrated my projects under Buhari, says Shitu. You can find out details of that from the Nation newspaper. In the meantime, we go over to Facebook now and take some of your comments. Don't forget, it is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. If you haven't joined us, very simple. Log on to Facebook, search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, like the page, scroll down to the live stream, drop your comments, and don't forget to click the share button and like it at the same time. All right, comments coming in here. Anunobi Casey says, impeachment order by the APC chairman. I thought Mr. Tony Okocha was informed beyond what I saw yesterday. Fidelity Lemoa says, Governor Fulbright, I can see it's very clear, is very ready to fight back. Umar Lebara says, sad that Nigeria is the 6th largest oil producing country and ranks 7th world's greatest producer of crude. Yet, you see now, we know defeat. Says yet. I can't get that part, but I think I get what you meant. Lost the other part of the message, but we still have the product selling for the price that it's selling, and it's sad when you look at it. Blessed Ola says, good morning. Warning of anarchist APC tells Rivers State 27 lawmakers to impeach the governor. This is laughable because electoral laws didn't recognize them as authentic lawmakers. Okudili Uogu says, Chief Tony Okocha direct House of Assembly to impeach the governor. That's very laughable because in the eye of the law, they are not lawmakers. Clever Sonny says, Mr. Okocha should know that he's fighting Rivers people and not the governor. Omagile says, I called on leadership of APC in the state to sheathe their sword and embrace peace. Larry Spieth says, good morning. Anyone calling for the impeachment of our governor is an enemy of the state that has nothing to offer rather than crisis. Thank God Ability says, there's a difference between acting chairman of PDP and capacity chairman of APC. Ogojene Justice says, Mr. Okocha has completely failed to point out the impeachable offense of the governor. Okay. More messages on Facebook. Don't forget to click on the share button to drop your comments. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That is the handle on Facebook. On X, also very important, it is Nigeria Info PH. So if you haven't followed us on X, please do well to go there and follow now. Hector Chris says, in as much as I don't agree with the statement credited to the governor concerning Matamele-led assembly because it's still on litigation, I think it's premature for APC to call for impeachment of the governor. That's Hector Chris. Yes. Adaigbe says, Mr. Okocha's APC has nothing and no structure in Rivers APC. Obioma Noble says, nobody is impeaching anybody. If they are looking for who to impeach, it should be the so-called assembly members. Ovie Steve says, Ovie Steve is pissed at the cybersecurity fee charge. I will try to understand why we are paying that charge. We would try to understand. The banks would explain perhaps even better, because they are the ones that will start collecting that from us. Okay, over to more messages now on Facebook. Again, if you haven't joined us, you should do that now, right now, as in now. Log on to Facebook, search for Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and you get free access. You can listen and watch us from wherever you are in the world, anytime. It's that easy. So you want to watch the morning show? Well, this gives you access to it. Don't forget to also click on the share button. Very important. On X, Nigeria Info PH. We'll be waiting for those comments on X as well. In the meantime, the numbers to call are 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, or 0817 923 0007. Those are the numbers to call again: 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Call us up on any of those numbers and you get access to participate on the show. Please, let's endeavor to keep our contributions short, straight to the point, and within the headlines, either the ones we've read out or the ones in the news. If you go out of the context, you know what will happen. JJ from Rumigbo, we'll start with you. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yep, go ahead.
Andrew, I listened to the APC caretaker chairman calling for the impeachment of the best governor so far. And among all the first tenor governor, the best among them. And I didn't hear any reason other than insulted the president. How? I don't know if he has contested the election and won before, because I know that this governor won 23/23, and just calling one or two persons to just come to who are just friends to come impeach him is an aberration, because Rivers people want to protect what they brought in that is already doing good for them. So I pray that they just get to see this whole thing and think of how to develop the state instead of what they are doing right now. Then for the two local government chairmen, they are not even two. It's only one that is remaining now, which is Emoha. The other ones have done the needful. What will the governor do with your money? You have seen the money, they do the needful and get your money. So what's the big deal? And conclusively, Naira depreciating. If we don't start producing, if our refineries don't work, well, I don't want to be a prophet of doom this morning. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, JJ. Ken from Ubimini, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. You hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
I think the acting chairman of APC in Rivers State should be thoroughly investigated for instigating the impeachment of our governor. Because when these 27 lawmakers are operating without even allowing the court to declare them what they should be in the House of Assembly, yet somebody is behind instigating the impeachment of the governor. On what capacity will they impeach the governor? Why the court is here to declare their fate in that assembly? So Tony Okocha should be thoroughly investigated and even be prosecuted for such offenses. Thank you very much. All
right, Mufasa from NTA Road, good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning.
All right, good morning.
Yeah, the call by the caretaker chairman of the APC embattled, if you say we shouldn't call him fractionized, embattled, that the lawmakers that are equally embattled to impeach the governor, I think is laughable and of no consequence. A lot of people have spoken and you feel the impulse of Rivers people already. So for me, such call will not even fly at the end of the day. I'm also happy that the same Shitun Okosha that has continuously said that the governor has not done anything for Rivers people was the same person that said he went to where the housing unit was being constructed and is being constructed with, he called it block houses. I'm surprised because he was the one that said that the governor is not doing anything. But I know that in due course, when the governor will roll out his activities for his 1 year in office, you saw the program that is already out. He will equally also go to those places and begin to, for himself, witness and speak to those developmental projects. But I haven't said that. I want to equally use the opportunity to commend the Rivers State Police Command for the arrests they've made so far. We hope that they up their game so that the people can, have confidence in the police again. Thank you and have a nice day.
All right, Mufasa, thank you. Blessed from Alu, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. CME Andrew.
All right, good morning to you.
Anarchy warning pertaining the APC caretaker chairman said the 27 lawmaker in the state to impeach Governor Sim Fubara. This is laughable. The threat is not holding water. In fact, it's fallacy. Let me tell you one thing. See what the judiciary are causing in this country. This case is in the court. Instead of the court to make the pronouncement that the electoral law has stated that if you defected from the one party to another without declaring that particular party, your seat remains vacant. So with this reason, for Governor Fubara to accept the 5th agenda from President Ahmed Tinubu, it's never be constitutional. It's because of to solve the crisis. And besides, I'm appealing to Governor Sim Fubara to do the needful to shut people down, these people down, where they are assembled to make a kangaroo law, because Rivers State citizens are not happy with what is going on with these calling lawmakers. And there are another thing that their paymaster should be responsible if any law and order breaking in this state. That's my own concern. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Blessed. Susie from Erema, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning.
I actually agree with Tony Okocha, Chief Tony Okocha, on the impeachment of the governor because it contradicts even the separation of power as far as the Constitution is concerned. For even the executive to declare the seat of lawmakers who were actually elected like himself vacant. On what capacity?
The governor did not declare their seats vacant, Susie. So let's not. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. So let's not put out the wrong message. The governor did not say, I declare the seats of the assembly members vacant. No.
He said it does not exist.
To him, yes, that's what he said. Put it that way.
If he said it does not exist, what does that signify? So for him to say they did not even exist, it's an aberration, constitutional aberration. And the electoral law in any way, the constitution is the electoral law is a product of the constitution, and there is no place where it said that the seat of the lawmakers who defected are vacant. Let people be corrected. So Tony Okocha is correct. The governor was actually disparaging the House of Assembly members and saying that some of them have eaten in his house and that they have come, he has paid their wives and children's school fees. That is what the governor would say. For me, I want to agree with Tony Okocha that Governor Tim Fubara should be impeached for ineptitude and all have you, and spending River State money, giving no account for issues that has to do with state. It's not even doing anything concerning those things. It is actually Susie. Speculating everywhere, every corner. For me, he should be impeached.
John is in the Mudioga now. Let's get to John. Thank you, Susie. John, good morning.
Yeah, me, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Go ahead.
Yes. Caretaker chairman of APC, Tony Okocha, said call for impeachment of Simeon Fubara, the governor of Rivers State. Me, Andrew, it is time to tell ourselves the truth. Let us call a spade a spade. Office of governor should not be radical at all the time. Because the last time I checked, Tony Okocha is not a member of APC. During the campaign of Simeon Fubara, Tony Okocha supported him and even did a signpost for him at Aki. Say Simeon Fubara all the way. Why now? Andrew Femi, I will advise Tony Okocha this morning. Let me speak like John Amadi Alete because we are so calm. Tony Okocha should remove the mouth from bottle so that he will talk something reasonable. It's like he's no longer reasonable man.
John, thank you very much. No, we would not accommodate you directly or indirectly stating words that would be perceived as insulting. So if you want to criticize, please criticize without using words that will be perceived as insulting. Thank you very much, John. And that will go to every other person. Everybody's within their rights to air their thoughts, but be constructive. Do not say what was not said and do not come off as insulting. Uche Ken is in a chair. Uche Ken, good morning.
Andrew, good morning, sir.
All right, good morning. Go on.
Let me start saying Sir Joe Johnson defense on the stand of governor that the assembly members does not exist, and he gave his reasons. I want to say that I disagreed with his claims this morning because I've been able to find out the two letters written to Martin Amewu directing him as a Speaker of the House of Assembly. Andrew, the first letter dated 11th December 2023, directing Speaker of the House to screen the commissioners. Andrew, the second letter dated 24th of January 2024, and that was after their meeting with Mr. President, where issue of 8-point agenda took place. So as at January, the governor has addressed Martin Amewu as a honorable Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly. He should also come out to defend this one. I've given him date. Then Rivers State APC direct our members to commence impeachment process against Governor Singh. If there is need to do that, I believe they should do it. Edo State Deputy Governor was impeached and reasons we are given. So if they have their reasons, I believe they should go ahead. Now let me say something. The Governor Sim said 80-point agendas are not constitutional. But he did that because he was a lover of peace. Can I also remind us that impeachment processes and how to withdraw it was part of the 8-point agenda? So if the assemblies has withdrawn the impeachment processes and you are still holding your own note to carry out caretaker and resend the budget to the assemblies, which means all two are not constitutional. So what is wrong in Tony Kocha's call? Finally, Joe Johnson saying River State people will resist the impeachment. Let me also remind us, if we have stated that they are not lawmakers, they does not exist, what are we going to resist them for? If we are resisting them, that means they exist. It is high time we start telling ourselves the truth.
All right, Okwandu, good morning. Hello, Okwandu, good morning.
Good morning to you. This is the Andrew.
Yes, go on.
Yes, the thought of impeaching the governor of River State as proposed by Tony Kocha on arrival. It will never happen. Just because the governor decided not to open the budget of the school to the state to loot does not warrant it. I think to be on record, even if the lawmakers are giving 100 years in the near future to impeach the governor, they will never succeed. As Rivers people, many Rivers people will reject such a proposal. So I am thinking that the Kocha and the 27 lawmakers, if their tenures have expired, look for another thing to improve Rivers State.
Okwandu, I think you got interrupted by a service provider. Meanwhile, we got your point clearly. We'll take a very short commercial now, and when we come back, we'll take some more calls and messages. Stay with us.
He done of trading himself. James, hello.
Susan,